You're tuned into the first newscast devoted to the Highland Lakes area. Local team coverage on Tribune Headline News, bringing you the stories you care about now. Hi everyone, I'm Connie Swinney. Thanks so much for watching us on Northland Channel 15. We tell you about a string of arrests connected to a church burglary, and a much-beloved school teacher continues to influence children in a Christian way. Those stories in a moment. But first, there's nothing more terrifying than being just minutes away from losing your life in a fire. Well, we found two good Samaritans in our community who kept an elderly woman safe as her car was engulfed in flames. This is all that remained on Sunday morning of an elderly woman's car just west of Marble Falls on Ranch Road 1431. The Lincoln Town car apparently burst into flames after having some kind of engine trouble while the woman was driving it. She was on her way to church from Kingsland to Marble Falls. Two motorists noticed the fire and stopped to help the woman after she pulled over. She appeared dazed and suffering from smoke inhalation. Just minutes after pulling her to safety, the car was completely overtaken by fire.
I've never been involved in saving the life of another human being in my life. And the adrenaline was just, it's like it took over. I didn't cry until after she was already with EMS. And Lisa and I were just, it was just a bond. It was unbelievable.
True American citizen, that's what every good American do, is they see one of their own and they'll do whatever they need to do to respond quickly.
You can read more about this story on our website. In our next headline, the Llano County authorities charge 4 men in connection with a church burglary in Kingsland. The incident happened on Good Friday in April. Officials with the First Baptist Church discovered someone had broken in and vandalized the building as well as stole a safe. The safe contained about $600 in foreign currency as well as church documents. The crime included smashed glass, broken locks, and stolen video equipment and a laptop computer. So far, authorities have arrested Jerry James Guidry, Gregory Paul DeLoach, and James Wesley Herman Jr. If convicted, the men faced up to 10 years in prison. This is the same church recently struck by arson, police say. Sometime overnight, July 15th and 16th, someone broke into the Family Life building and set construction paper on the walls on fire. Investigators do not believe the cases are connected. Coming up later in the broadcast, the Longhorn Nation stakes a claim in the Highland Lakes. And a team of youngsters makes history competing in a national tournament.
Not that it's been cool lately, but we've got an extra hot forecast for you later in weather.
We are established. We are qualified. We are certified. We are knowledgeable. We are dependable. We are Ken's Heating and Air. Our people make the difference.
Hello everyone. Well, it's been a scorching summer and this week's forecast looks especially hot. Highs near 103 with overnight lows barely dipping into the 70s. And here's the rest of your Highland Lakes forecast for Northland 15 and the Picayune TV. Tuesday, we've got mostly sunny and hot with a high near 103. The south winds will be coming at about 5 to 15. Into Tuesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 78. South winds still between 5 and 15 miles an hour. Wednesday, we've got mostly sunny skies and hot again with a high near 103. And those south winds still between 5 and 15 miles an hour. Wednesday night, partly cloudy with a low around 77. Winds pick up a little bit with gusts as high as 20. And then Thursday, again, partly sunny and hot, a high this time just at 102, south wind between 5 and 15. As you may expect, those conditions continue into the weekend. We'll have more on what to expect in the weekend forecast later on in the week. For now, have a great week, everyone. For Northland 15 and the Picayune TV, I'm Jared Fields.
Thanks, Jared. More news and sports coming up.
because experience matters. For home, auto, business, health, and life, we are here for you. When Galloway experts make top providers compete for your business, you win. The Galloway Insurance Team, since 1935. Burnett, Horseshoe Bay, and Marble Falls.
Welcome back. Billy Becker is filling in for Jennifer Fierro this week while she's on vacation. He joins us with sports.
Hi everyone, I'm Billy Becker. Thanks for joining me for Headline Sports. I have a couple of items to share with you today. First, Burnett's rich swimming tradition convinced coaches of Longhorn Aquatics to give a free clinic. The club program, under the umbrella of the University of Texas, worked with swimmers ages 6 to 18. Coaches for the program say they plan on coming to the area 4 days a week starting this fall.
Well, we've got a really good facility here. This is an excellent facility for training, and we just feel we'd like to get involved in the hill country. We know there's a lot of athletes out in the hill country that are interested in competitive swimming, and we want to make sure that it seems like a win-win situation for us to be able to bring our program out here and to really help expose people in this area, young kids that could potentially be great swimmers that might not know much about what it takes to be a successful swimmer, and we're going to marry those two things, and hopefully it's a win-win for everybody. We want to bring Longhorn Aquatics to Burnett, and we're going to run a program here, and we plan to be here pretty much every day starting in September. We are going to start a program here that is mirrored off of the program at the University of Texas that we run, and we'll go from what's been established here, and we're going to build it and try to develop it to be at the same level as our program at University of Texas as best we can.
Well, that sounds like quite an opportunity to prepare some of our youngsters for Division I competition. In our next story, SWAT is an 8 and under softball team which is part of the Marble Falls Youth Baseball and Softball Association. The team went 2-3-1 at the South National Tournament last week. Congratulations to these young ladies for their achievement. SWAT was the first 8 and under Marble Falls team to reach the national tournament level. That was a look at sports. I'm Billy Becker. Connie, back to you.
Thanks, Billy. An educator takes a leap of faith in Marble Falls. Jan Starkey is best known as the co-founder and director of the St. Peter's Lutheran School in Marble Falls. She retired recently after about 2 decades of service at the Christian school, but the well-known teacher is not ready to hang up her thinking cap just yet. Now Starkey has embarked on a new venture, this time instructing students at Faith Academy located just east of Marble Falls. Good to see such an amazing teacher continue to have a positive influence on our local children. Those were your headlines. Thanks so much for watching us on Northland Channel 15. For the Picayune TV, I'm Connie Swinney.